has a negative connotation from some people in your world. Though we understand that everybody has their own experiences. The new age is this moment. It is a bringing together of many different ideas, frameworks, spiritual attitudes, and the energy of the pressing innovation of your times to open new ideas and new definitions of what the human purpose is, what is possible for the human experience, and how humans can live. And we find this very exciting, though there are certainly teachers and channels and others at this time that are misguided. So we can speak of a few of the pitfalls. One would be the cult practices, and cults center around charismatic leaders who present themselves as saviors or as somehow beyond the scope of normal humans in a sort of divinely gifted way. Cults also require you to adhere to a specific set of beliefs that limit your participation in the rest of society and narrow your view so that you judge other groups of people in such a way that you start to consider that only we in the know in our cult know what's up and everybody else is asleep. This can happen disguised as love and light. The other big pitfall is spiritual bypassing, and this is using positive attitudes, positive energy, positive affirmations so continuously in a way to cover up and create barriers in your awareness so that you don't get in touch with negative beliefs and deny their existence. That's all spiritual bypassing is. And there are different ways that that can manifest. And we encourage you to remember that healing is feeling, and evolution happens through expanding your awareness. And all knowledge is knowledge that you obtain and experience within your own consciousness. And therefore, self-knowledge is of the highest degrees of knowledge that you could ever attain. And so expanding your awareness of yourself, light and shadow, is what prevents you from spiritual bypassing. And the third big pitfall that is noteworthy is egomania, or ego and mania, because they can come separately as well. The sense of elevation can come from meditation alone or from plant medicine alone. You can feel so good and powerful and holy that you identify with that energy and take it on as an identity. You stop recognizing that that energy comes from a divine source within everybody, and then you start to claim that energy as yourself, or say that you are the one that has done the work. It is true that you may have done a lot of work, though the energy ultimately happens through grace. And the same grace is present in all beings if they choose to tap into it. And the grace is what allows the universal spirit to manifest unique gifts in every being. The ego also leads to definitions and concepts of self that cannot be seen through. Someone who feels very powerfully that they are above everyone is operating from ego. Somebody who thinks very powerfully that they are the scum of the earth and below everyone is operating through ego. Somebody who thinks that all beings are equal and must be treated and viewed as such is operating from the ego. The true self is beyond all concepts of higher, lower, or equal, and simply experiences presence in the moment naturally. So understand that when you use spirituality or spiritual practices to define who you are, or when you jump to conclusions about who you are based on the experiences you have, rather than staying open to the unfolding mystery, then you limit yourself, and you also set yourself up for some unhealthy and draining dynamic in your relationship.